My people, we are back with some more NBA Live 18 career mode in Seattle Pacific University in the J Crossover League. You see we have Chris Paul, myself, Avery Bradley, and Kelly Olynyk going against Jamal Crawford, Jason Terry, Isaiah Thomas, Zach LaVine, and hey, it's that time to go ahead and get it, my people, so let's go.
Gray skies over Puget Sound, and plenty of umbrellas on sale in Seattle. Home to the Crossover League, a place where jump shots fall from the indoor sky wet like the rains of Pacific Northwest folklore. Summer in the city ain't been the same since Quincy Jones soundtrack Jamal's first summer here. Broken ankles, 40-point outbursts as regular as the sunrise, and a foundation that makes the game far more important for everyone in the gym. A place where you can see Zach LaVine walking amongst the clouds with ease, where you can see Isaiah Thomas finding his fourth quarter mojo, cooking at 90 degrees. A place where undersized dunk champs like Nate Robinson first flew through the Summer League trees. Yeah, it can get a little bit gray outside, but in the gym at Seattle Pacific University, the matchups and highlights are considered some of the most colorful in the world of summertime ball. Fluid, yet rough and tumble, just like the city it calls home. It's deeper than just a game here. Everybody wins. Everybody contributes. A real team effort for the ages. Seattle.
So right from the get-go, they have your boy checking Zach LaVine out here on the perimeter. Of course, this is a mismatch. Maybe this is something they need to fix going into the demo. We're getting the board, running up the court, making sure they're putting bigs at big positions. Getting that left-handed hook shot, my people, starting off the game with an early bucket. So the demo went live today for Xbox One and PS4. Tell me how your experience has been so far on the game. What position did you make? What archetype? And hey, what are you thinking so far of it? Right now, you see us trying to get up the court. The plan is to run this pick and roll. Oh, this is a mismatch all day. I'm going to go ahead and exploit this with an easy layup. Yes, indeed. With this demo so far, though, NBA Live has stepped up its game. Yes, they needed this demo to be good, and indeed it was. I'm not expecting it to compete with any other game, although naturally people will make it compete. But they definitely did their thing with this one. And I'm excited for the full release. As you see, if you pre-order it right now, you can get it for $40, $39.99 at GameStop, Amazon. Hey guys, that's a good price for me. Something I may do when I'm done with this career mode is actually make another player at a different archetype position, maybe a wing scorer or a guard, just to see what the game feels like. Oh yeah, we're getting this transition. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the short corner, mid-range, knocking it down. So it's pretty cool to see the real life Pro-Am leagues in NBA Live 18. I think this is the first time a video game has done this. You got the J Crossover League, the Drew League, the Dykeman League, Rucker Park. And I know you've seen it in NBA Street and things like that, but to have the uniforms, the stories behind each of the leagues that people play in the summertime, it's actually really cool. So I'm wondering to see what they do with this when the full game releases, or if this is all that's going to be. If it is, I'm honestly happy with it because this is just something unique to the Pro-Am leagues in a basketball game. So you see we managed to hold the lead the whole game. You see this pick and roll has been working for us. Finishing up and under yet again in this game. Putting the lid on the cup on this game right now. Lid on the cup, Till, chill out. Getting us a nice victory in the Seattle Pacific League and moving on to the next one, my people. So let's get it.
The sun shines brightly over the high court of Uptown Hoop Dreams, precariously divided between Washington Heights and Inwood. Between the whistles and beneath the project towers is where a young Lou Alcindor changed from a boy to the prototypical big man, perfecting the skyhook and agility unprecedented. Part and parcel of a history fathoms deep, where 3,000 highlight-hungry fanatics crowd the fence weekly to bear witness to the greatness of guards like Eric Opio, a.k.a. El Presidente, disrupting any and all defenses. J.R. Smith and Kemba Walker, perfecting their seasonal alley-oops and step-backs. Dominican Power, raining long-range crossover dreams on Uptown's friendliest rims. Young men with names like Too Hard to Guard, formerly known as Idris de Leon, before his handle made him the stuff of legend. New York City's Black Top Kingdom. Many would say this is the most entertaining outdoor ball in the city. Between the lines and in the paint, and with a style and grace that can only be found uptown. We are New York City basketball at its very best. Dykeman.
With the man Tower stepping out into the Dykeman League, we had some more competition out here with Dwight Howard, the new Charlotte Hornets post man, and we had to give him a little bit of work with that left-handed post hook. Getting back down in the paint, my matchup was Kyle Anderson from the San Antonio Spurs. Hey, it was okay though. I can hit him with the left-hand hook as well. He wasn't ready for it. Getting ourselves a fast break opportunity, Kyrie dishing it off to the man Tower, and he's finishing super strong around the man Kyle Anderson. He had to get out the way because he couldn't handle that power. Finishing the game with 12 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. Not what I wanted to do on the boards, but hey, it's a step up heading into the Drew League, my people, so let's get it.
The Drew League, jewel of South Central LA. Since 1973 in the activist dreams of one Mr. Alvin Willis on the corner of Compton and Firestone. A 6-team startup turned invite-only ball player's dream. Designed to motivate the community and destined to redefine West Coast Pro-Am basketball. Iconic head-to-head battles with the likes of Harden, Young, DeRozan, and Kobe. Hotbed for countless young high school, street, and college stars just the same. And the word on the street is, no excuse, just produce. Mr. Dino Smiley commissioned a change in '85, and the pros showed up to 120th and Compton by the dozen in 2011, completing the transformation of King Drew Magnet High, from just another school gym to a fully bannered arena for one and all in the heart of Compton. All for the community, all for the game, all for love. The Drew League, Compton.
What's up, fellas? Nice run this summer. Hope you don't mind. Had a few friends stop by. You know, just to make it interesting. Let's hoop.
With a few friends, this man is in good company. With LeBron James, Paul George, DeMar DeRozan, himself, Andre Drummond. I want to be friends with them too. So now you see we got this pick and roll, taking advantage of LeBron James at the basket, getting that belt around my waist. Now let's go ahead and get back on D. It's unfortunate that I have to match up with LeBron. This is not a good look, but we're getting a steal on the back end. Let's see if I can finish around the cup. One more pass. JaVale, do something sweet. Already, 2 quick buckets. James Harden decided to slide himself a quick bucket. That's okay, I got Kyle Lowry down here, wanting to be my partner. We're gonna set him up for success. I'm driving to the basket. LeBron is turned around. Where are you at, my man? So the one advantage we're working with right now is that size. JaVale and myself screaming at the rim, putting the bucket down strong. Defense is the key. Trying to lock up LeBron on D. Not having a chance. It's not about to happen. I get the green arrow advantage there. This time, he goes right back to that same side. I had help, but he still is able to finish. Not good enough, Till, not good enough. With that 18-14 lead, you're starting to see a little bit of desperation, popping that long 3, no sir, not falling. JaVale getting the board, Trevor Ariza with the rock, passing it up to your boy for the green light, lighting it up for the 20-14, finishing this game up with the fast break situation, kicking it up to the man Tower, finishing strong around the cup.
Hey, man. Good to see you balling again. You have all the tools. Just keep working hard and play your game. I'll be watching you this year and gunning for you in the NBA draft.
After a summer playing street ball and pro-am games, you head back to school for your junior year. From the first week on, you have a spectacular season. You mounted an incredible comeback that few thought was possible. The reporters, the scouts, and the coaches all see your potential. Not only the potential to play in the NBA, but the potential to be a star in the league. And at the end of the season, there's little doubt about where you're headed next.
Stephen A., it is one thing to come back from a catastrophic knee injury. That's hard enough. But there is a consensus now, and I agree with it. Comeback Kid is better now than he was before. I mean, he has come all the way back and then some.
Well, I appreciate the intellect on your part because it's indisputable, and why make a point that can be disputed. You're very, very wise not to do that, Max Kellerman. I'm very proud of you. But in the end, here's the bottom line. He's exceeded all expectations. He's going about doing the things the right way. He's expanded his skills in the Pro-Am. Everybody has noticed. That's a very, very big deal. So I'm very happy about that.
It is. So far be it for me to agree with you. But look, there were questions heading in. There were skeptics who had these questions, and I think at this point, it is safe to say that this is NBA ready. You know NBA ready when you see it, you saw it, this is NBA ready.
He's got a mentor in James Harden now, from what I'm hearing. Scouts and general managers in the NBA have been lauding his talents. They say that this kid is real, he's ready, he's legit. So when we look at it from that perspective, the next thing up is the NBA scouting combine. He performs on that level. Obviously, that's a big deal. Now, we'll all be watching. We'll wait to see what happens. But guess what? We wouldn't be able to watch you if you weren't invited. So the fact that you were invited is a big deal, and major props to him for that.
And we will be there. ESPN will be there from Chicago, updating our live ESPN mock drafts. It will be an interesting several days in the Windy City.
Go.
We in the house.